One of the things that I want to show you is how the optical joystick works with the web browser. You see there's a real mouse cursor there, and as I move my thumb up and down and left and right on the optical mouse, it navigates. You can use it for scrolling, and you can even change the rate at which it scrolls. Unlike all S60 browsers, it has the visual back function. The mouse is really quite nice. The optical joystick feature can get a little bit in the way when you're using the D-pad normally in other parts of the phone, but it's really great when it comes to the browser. And thanks to the i8510's built-in accelerometer, the browser and most parts of the phone support auto rotation. You can disable that if you choose, because sometimes it'll get a little bit in the way, like it does here when I'm shooting videos at a weird angle. But in general, it's pretty nice. Let's take a quick look at the main menu. You can see it's a normal, by default, normal grid of icons. Icons that have a little red circle in the upper right hand corner indicate folders or applications that are currently running. So you can see that there's a application in settings that's already running. If I hold down the menu button here, it'll bring up a list of tasks, and there you can see the settings application is actually running already. If we exit all the way out, you'll see that the settings now lacks the little circle indicator. You can change the menu view to list format if you prefer. New folders can be created. You can move, rearrange things as you like. A fair number of applications come preloaded into the INNOV8. You can see the RoadSync Exchange client down here. While it works for most aspects, I've had problems with it for well over a year now with anything having to do with calendar syncing, so be warned. There are other applications too. There's Quick Office is here. It's a full working copy that does reading, writing, and creating of Microsoft Office compatible documents. Zip archive manipulator, PDF viewer with the file manager here, notes, calendar, a nifty business card reader application. Overall, it's a pretty good package, and then there's even video editing software too. Contacts on the i8510 are pretty straightforward. While you can't do automatic contact lookup from the standby screen, it does at least support multiple word searching. If I enter an M followed by a space and then an O, you'll see Michael and Michelle Oral come up in the list. It also works the other way, so if you put M space D, you'll see my friend Diego here, whose initials are DM, as well as friends who have initials of MD. You can put more letters in to narrow it down even further. The messaging system is standard S60 fare, with the exception of the Samsung icons. Just enter a number, use T9 to enter a message. This is a message, and send it off. As you might hope for, the messaging app also works in landscape mode, and you can see we just got a new message in telling me that the number I entered was invalid, which it was. So that's a quick look at the Samsung i8510 INNOV8. Very powerful multimedia phone, thanks to the features like a 3.5mm headphone jack, 8-megapixel autofocus camera, slow motion video, and a lot of keys to get the job done. Build quality is really top notch on this device. Very nice display. Just really nice package overall. If you're considering the N95 or the N96, this is really something you ought to be looking at first.